Good evening. Thanks for being with us tonight. I'm Linda Larson.
And I'm Todd Kuntz. Let's get right to our top story. Former Bingham County Sheriff Craig Rowland was sentenced to 10 days in jail today. Along with that, he will spend 3 years on supervised probation and pay a $1,000 fine for aggravated assault. His sentencing follows the conviction of pulling a gun on a church youth group last November. Now, you were in the courtroom today with everything, all the proceedings.
Yeah.
A tough time for those that had to take the stand.
Yeah, it was. And, you know, for a sheriff that has served for years and years. And, you know, it was a tough time for those victims to go through. So, Todd, there was tearful testimony today as both the victims and the former Sheriff Rowland told Judge Stephen Dunn how those events have impacted their lives. Now, Rowland was accused of dragging one of the church leaders out of their car, holding a gun to her head, and then threatening to shoot her. Many of the girls were fighting back tears as they talked about how this event has changed their lives. They spoke about frequent nightmares, the fear of going up and knocking on doors, and the fear of law enforcement. But all of them speaking about trust issues. One girl saying, "If I can't trust the sheriff, who can I trust?" One of the victims even said she had been accused of ruining a good man's life. To that remark, Judge Dunn was adamant, saying, quote, "Anyone that should be deeply ashamed of themselves." Rowland pleaded guilty to the charges under a plea agreement with prosecutors on August 22nd. He stepped down as sheriff on August 1st. On November 9th of 2021, Rowland pulled the gun on the two girls and their youth group leaders after the youth group knocked on his door and left, leaving thank you notes posted to his door. It was part of an activity that they were doing in the neighborhood. Today's sentence also includes a requirement that Rowland undergo 6 sessions with a licensed therapist to see if there are mental health issues that need to be addressed. During the probation period, Rowland will not be allowed to have guns or alcohol in the house. Now, Rowland will be allowed to serve his probation in Jefferson County, where he now lives. It's unknown when and where he will serve his jail time, but the judge did assure that he would have protection, Todd, since he is a former law enforcement officer. So all of that still needs to play out.
Okay. Linda, thank you.